From Jacksonville to Old Key West, down where the sun...
For this video, I mentioned that we're going to be going all over the state, or I am going to try to. This is the map of the state, the southern half anyway. Fort Lauderdale, Miami, the Keys down here. But some of the places that I'm going to be fishing are going to be right here, Chokoloskee, and that's what you're going to see in this video. Here's Naples, Alligator Alley, Highway 41, or Tamiami Trail it's called, that goes across the state. Now, to get to either Everglades City or Chokoloskee Island, you can either take I-75 on this part of it's called Alligator Alley, or Highway 41, and it's Tamiami Trail. But you need to take State Road 29 off of 75, and it goes south all the way till really it dead ends. When you get into Everglades City, you'll see it cuts around and it goes through a roundabout right in here, and then it cuts down to Chokoloskee. So this is where we're going. We are at Chokoloskee Island Park and Marina. This is a campground on Chokoloskee, one of a couple, but this is what it is here. This one I like over the others. There's another one as you come into Chokoloskee that it's a big RV park. Cost-wise, they're more than here. Of course, this one I'll put a picture of the rates on, but it's a little bit more for a weekend. I mean, it's a good rate for a month, but when you first pull in, this whole place, there's a lot of travel trailers and full-time residents almost, but you can see all this is theirs. But it's a nice place. I mean, it don't have amenities like a big RV park as far as pools and all that kind of stuff, but you know, it's the biggest thing is the water is right there. As you can see, this is part of the 10,000 Islands, the southern part of it more. All out through that way. I fish all through there. It gets all through that, goes all the way out to the Gulf. So Everglades City is out that way, and this is called Chokoloskee Island. But the place itself is pretty nice. The staff here is awesome, and it's a pretty cool place. So as far as the ramp is right, well, we're camped right in front of it, so it's really cool to walk the kayak right down to the water, or the boat ramps right there too. So anyway, I'll get a price sheet for you, and I'll post pics of that, and put a map of where we're at. All right, I'm down. This is where we usually get. This is my spot there, the truck camper. It's my new Hobie. It's a 2019 demo model, but it's a Hobie. But right here is the boat ramp, and like I say, I could just walk right down. They have a marina out here you can park in. There's the office over there. This is Southwest Florida, 10,000 Islands area. You can see here's a little island here, all the mangrove. I'm not far from the Gulf. As we come in, there's all kinds of islands and stuff. If you look at a chart, you can see for all the islands around Chokoloskee and and 10,000 Islands, Everglades City, that kind of area. So right now it's, I don't know, close to noon, maybe something like that, 11. Right now it's high tide. The wind changed around some. Yesterday it was blowing a little stiff out of the east. Today it's kind of out of the south-southwest, which I've got a spot kind of behind me there to where I usually try and hit for trout and redfish. I've done both there. Sometimes a snook, but right now snook's out of season. And but at high tide it's not as good. The tide really isn't moving much, so kind of killing a little bit of time, let it go down a little bit. Get out the wind. I'm behind this island now, so I'm gonna get out of the wind. But this series is I say I'm going to try and do a bunch of different kayaking Florida kind of deals, Kayak Fishing Florida. So not that I'm nowhere near any kind of professional at it. Right now I had, well, 3 years ago I bought a Vibe Sea Ghost. I think it's 13 foot. Not knowing how well I would like kayak fishing. I mean, we have a flats boat sitting at home. We've had the boat here before, but with Chokoloskee, you really have to watch. You know, it's best to go out at high tide because of the sand, not even sandbars or oyster bars everywhere. You really have to watch them. You have to know the area. I know it a lot better now that we've been here a bunch of times and I've been in a kayak, but you really have to be careful in a boat. But we've been here a few times, 3-4 times now, and I've gotten to some spots to where I found that do good. And but I had that vibe, and I wasn't sure whether than spending a lot of money on a Hobie at first, if I like it or not, which I had it for 3 years, and so I ended up buying me a Hobie PA14. This is a 2019, which is, well, now it's 2020, but it was a demo, so I got a pretty good price for it. And yeah, being a demo, I mean, they gave it a full warranty, full everything, so that part of it's fine. It's faded a little bit, it was dirty, which but everything works great. I can handle the fade. I don't care for the color. If I would get the sand or the tan color, but this was the absolute last color I would have picked. They have a camo and that tan. I hope we don't make them in very many colors. So, but I could have got a brand new one not being used. I think they were like $38.50. It turns out I got this one for $2,800. So $1,000 I can live with the color. I can live with a little bit of fading because it's probably going to get that anyway. So let me turn this over so that way, there we go, sun ain't right into the, but, so as you can see, I've got a Garmin 7-inch depth finder on it, and in the back, my black pack I had on my other one, I've got a power pole. So I had the other one set up really well. But like I say, I kind of got into this one with the pedal drive. Makes it easier. I'm still getting used to as far as really watching for the shallow water. And the other one I used to float over in 3-4 inches of water, wasn't a problem. But so yeah, it's just everything, you know, takes getting used to. So the boat's turning around here. So anyway. So I'm going to try and do some different places kayak fishing of Florida. Not sure what I've got here, but it's something pretty good size. All right. nice redfish. Alright, I hope you've seen that redfish. What I used, that topwater hadn't been working, so I ended up just swapping out. I had this tube lure on this jig head. Ended up to where I swapped it out for a white gulp shrimp. I mean, literally, it was the first cast, and that big, well, not big, but that that redfish sucked it right up. I mean, sucked it right up. So, hey, if it works the first time, you put another one on. But he swallowed it completely, so I couldn't get it back out, and so now I got to rig up another one. But not a problem. I've got more. And that's it. That's what he ate. So got a trout. But okay. Now obviously you don't lip these guys because they got some big fangs on them, but I don't know whether he's legal or not. They got to be 15 inches. I don't think he is. Nope. 13. Let that one go. Well, at least I know the trout are starting to hit a little bit. Alright, we got another trout here. He's small though, I think. Yeah, he's a small one. I wonder if the whole school like that. He bumped it quite a few times. Yeah, he's a little guy. Alright, I'm not sure what we got on. I think it's a trout though. Nope. We got a snook there. How about that? How about a snook now? That's not too bad. Okay, okay, buddy. Okay. Alright. There he goes. Cool. Alright, I got another one on. Oh, he just got off. It was a decent snook. Yeah, it was a pretty nice snook. I just got hung up in a limb underwater down there and couldn't get out. I had to break it off, so I put this on. Just put this on. First cast just to see, and a snook on there. Cool. These things work. Oh, I got something decent this time. I think it's another red. Not sure though. He's staying down. Most everything else comes up. a nice redfish. I mean a nice one. Cool. He's definitely a keeper, and that would be my limit for the day. Nice. 2 spots. Two spots on that side. Let's see how big he is. Yeah, he's, I mean, really close. Tell you what, that's a nice one. But he's so close, I'm gonna probably let him go. To live to fight another day, but he's definitely heavier than the other one. Well, as you can see, it's getting dark. I had a pretty good day. This is something different actually with the wind and the current with me on the way in. But I had today 3 snook, 4 trout, 2 redfish. The second one was dead on 18. I could have kept it, but it ain't worth it. Let it go to fight another day. Let's see, a ladyfish and a jack. So all in all, I had a pretty good day. I'll see it now. Usually that top water does really well. I got 1, I think, snook on that today. The rest of them were all on that chartreuse jig head and that gulp shrimp, that white gulp shrimp. Still not a bad day. I mean, I got 1 redfish to bring back, but trout, maybe it's the winter time. They're not doing as well. They usually do pretty well on trout, but oh well. I can see where I'm going. It's half a mile or so away. So let me put something else together with this video, and hopefully you can hear it with that case on that camera. But I'll try and adjust the sound as good as I can. But anyway, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.